It's gonna be a short one, but as I said, do something every day, you'll get there eventually. So let's keep the pace going. Why is this chapter 3 here? We need this chapter 3 to be down here towards the police archives. It takes a long while to get out of this rut, doesn't it? What the fuck does that even mean? Like, you are responsible, whatever you know the risks or not. Like, the way she puts it sounds like she's just not going to take responsibility for it. Why does Emira have this fucking power? She's the Minister of Culture and Arts, and she's about to make a major diplomatic decision. Like, was this power vested to her that the whole council say, yeah, Emira, you're like the final veto? That's never established. Emira just seems to be making huge sweeping decisions as a non-character. Like, Emira is so flat as a person that it's hard to think that anything she's doing is legal. Or logical. Or sensible. Or driven by any sort of logic or thought process. I'm also considering just having Emira speak slightly off. Like, every single thing she says is slightly different, slightly just off cue, you know? Like, someone who doesn't, like, I know it's me not knowing English very well, but Emira seems to be one of them that these mistakes come up the most. So it makes sense that her little speech impediment is that she just talks weird. She tries to sound fancy, but she can't quite pull it off. Like, I could rewrite her whole thing to be smooth, but at this point, I just think it's a fun quirk. And it gives her more personality than she has in the actual game. Condemn. I mean, these are very reasonable demands. It's like, yeah, we'll still do the deal, but we gotta solve the... Like, what exactly changed here? I mean, I guess the only thing that changed is that they want the PDAs back on our account or something. Like, it's just, it doesn't really change much, all things considered. I've got to say, though, this song is so good. Like, I'm impressed by just how very fitting this is. Barren World, good song. Very barren. It's one of the songs that really sells this game, you know? One of those strong tracks that just gets the job done. It's just, oh. I'll forever remember this. Like, I don't care what game comes next. This is always going to be Angel's Kid. God damn the history with this game. Just thinking back on it makes me so... I wish I could go back. Because after all this, I'm left a negative Nancy, who is just super bitter. And I don't want to be bitter. I looked too closely and I learned too much. And now, like a mind flayer, I'm just sucking up all the gas. Or actually, I'm expelling hot gas. Man, this is such a fun word. Responsibility. It contains both A. Like, we've got this, which is called the long A, and the short A, which is with a... Don't even ask. I don't know. It's one of the stupidest things ever, because it doesn't change anything at all, ever. Fun fact, this is egg. This is onion. There you go. So it's just in case you wanted to see some short, stupid English words. This is literally just a vowel. A and O. Great. No, nothing going on there. If you thought I was bad. Oh. And ow. It means ouch. Goddamn. I mean, you're in charge of the human visit. You're not in charge of everything else surrounding it. Just because you're in charge of the visit doesn't mean you're suddenly in charge of security regarding that visit to the... Like the security, yes. But the entire investigation being related to it doesn't mean it falls under her jurisdiction. Like, at this point, the rest of the council should probably be getting involved to some extent. Why does she specify through the portal? Now we're gonna send them back with a gun. Like, what other ways do you have? This sounds a bit harsher. It's like, and immediately. I like how Bryce is just like speechless. Because Emera doesn't have a fucking personality. You could get more personality out of a fucking air traffic controller conversation. Which is just the driest protocol you can ever get. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I wonder how bad Bryce gets off. Actually, because Emera's thing doesn't happen, yeah, because Bryce's third date happens after this, it's entirely possible she blackmails him. Oh. I'm glad we're past the whole chatty part. Listen to just how nice I am. I'm still upset about Emera because she's kind of but I'm not mad. I'm just kind of like, who gave her that power? You know, we can smile. I've got Splatoon 2. I splurged a bit on a video game. I thought I'd give it a chance and see if I can handle multiplayer nowadays. Mostly because I'm a shit loser, but I need to work on that. The more I can take my losses, the more I can control myself. And I do feel that being in control of my emotions is important. Because I am the kind of person who would totally crack some skulls open over relatively minor things. And having control over myself is a key aspect. And while I'm able to exert the control so far, it's always important to push further. You never know when you're going to need that little extra scoop on top, you know? You never know when that extra calm can get you through a bad time. That, and I'd like to be calm so I can fucking meditate for once! Ah! It's so hard to meditate when someone keeps pissing you off! Although I guess that's kind of part of what meditation's for. It's really hard to do when you already have enough making it hard to focus. Ah! I can't focus for shit! And being mad doesn't help. I need to find a good word for this. Yeah, I think the actual thing is that he ordered Sebastian to wait outside the building so that he could meet him immediately. Yeah, considering Sebastian was originally going to be dateable, or very likely going to be dateable, it's very understandable that he has huge influences here. I think one of the reasons they probably got rid of Sebastian is not just Lorm, but Sebastian shows up at this point together with Bryce, meaning they have. I guess Adine does too, because Adine shows up. I don't think that will be it, but it still has huge influence, and that and Sebastian and Bryce are so closely related. Like, it makes very hard to write those characters right without, you know, the double dating, mixing, and layering on top of each other. I wonder if the portal can be set with a timer. You know, I wonder if Sebastian was told everything, or just the part that mattered to him. Like, was he told the whole fucking story? And also, like, the timer. Oh, wow. So Bryce did right with these. Oh, man. What a situation. Yeah, but you literally just explained you can't send... Like, is Emra paying attention to this conversation, or is she just zoning it all out? Because you've explained that going back is a shit idea and going to get you killed. You've explained that going back is going to get you killed. You've explained that going back is going to ruin this relationship. And you've explained you can't use the portal again. And yet she's like, oh, you can send letters, you'll be fine. For fuck's sake, Emra, did you pay any attention to the conversation that you just had? Like, it seems like... Is she the kind of person who makes up her mind and doesn't give a shit? Like, someone explains to her, Emma, you need to get the fuck out of the country right now, or someone's going to literally shoot you and there's nothing we can do to stop them. She's like, I'll just show up on stage. And she gets shot, and she's like, well, I guess that happened. Shouldn't have showed up, I guess. She's the fucking person who, like, you know that stupid meme where someone puts, like, a rod between the spokes of their bicycle and they fall over? That's what Emra is. And then she blames someone else for it. Which is the fucking point of the meme. Because, god damn it, Emra. Oh! Make some decisions based on the situation and the evidence at hand. Like, why would you have any reason to distrust what I'm saying? Like, the negatives associated with that particular situation would make it a terrible lie. You've already gotten your end of the deal, so there's no reason for you not to just... It's just... Like, the dragons are so good-natured as well that they wouldn't be as espionagically... Like, oh, man! What a mess of a person Emra is. It's like the only reason she does it is because the plot needs some sort of... needs a reason for you to go there or something. Ugh. Also, who was in charge of... I do explain who was in charge of the Portal Patrol, I think. But why not say goodbye? Like, you're not having this meeting, like, 2 minutes after this. You still have to talk to Bryce. You could very easily do, like, you could go past... Maybe that was the point of it, Dean. Like, originally you would be able to go past one person's house and say goodbye. Or say goodbye to Bryce. And with Bryce, it would be a bit different. But you could go with, like, a Dean or Lorm or something and be like, I'm gonna go. But the amount of entropy that comes out of that kind of circumstance, the amount of situations you have to deal with someone meeting something like that, are huge. They have ramifications on every single date. And that is a heck of a bitch to deal with. Well, next time we're going to go on with this, but I just wanted to get some done today. We're getting into a nice, good area. This is going to be great. Adine's little cascade is fantastic. She accounts for every situation. If you're on good terms, bad terms, great terms, no terms, or you abandoned her. Which is amazing! I think this is one of the rare few situations in which every single emotional state is accounted for, instead of just good and bad. Which is really nice and really cool. I mean with Zhang, but that's because, you know, the outcome of that date has huge influences on how the date ends and what Zhang has to say. You know. Show Bryce. Why did that get cut? Like, there's these weird parts where stuff gets cut out, and like, why did you remove that? Like, at what point were you this artistically minded, yet you have Emra be this most static element ever. Ugh.